Hi everyone and welcome to our first talk about the culture shock. My name is Daniela Alvarez Mena. I am the front desk manager and we are gonna start with the presentation. Okay, so our first slide is going to talk about how to avoid culture shock. So in our right hand, we're going to have 5 problems that I have seen during this time about culture shock. That is local issues, public transportation, treatment to the children, the way people at work, and leisure activities. It's really important to always come up with a plan if we have a problem with the guests, okay? The main advice here is to be always respectful, be calm, and if we have guests that are rude, don't be rude because maybe they have a problem and we don't want to be other problem to them. If we have problems with the English, let's always ask for help to our supervisors and managers. So our first problem is the local dishes. So the main problem here in the local dishes is the food poisoning. So my advice is always to check out Ecuadorian food that is not dangerous for foreign people. Change local ingredients that may cause a food poisoning. Okay. I remember years ago that Anthony Bourdain from the TLC program came to Ecuador and ate aguatita, and he got food poisoning. Okay, so let's check out Ecuadorian food that is not dangerous. Also include popular international food to the menu. If we have guests that they need a special diet, let's give them a few menus options so they can see that we care about them. And during the catering, for example, in the lunch and in the dinner, let's try Asian dinners, Irish dinner, Spain dinners with international and popular food. For example, let's do a paella or a barbecue, okay? So they will be comfortable with that. For our next slide is the public transportation. So for the first one, we have enterprise. Why they put enterprise? Because sometimes we have guests that they want to drive their own cars. So let's give them an advice to go to enterprise. It's a really good company from rent cars. They have automatic cars. Few people don't like to drive manual cars. So let's give them good cars and let's go to enterprise. Taxi company. We have a safe taxi company. If they need to go to the drugstore, they need to buy food, whatever they need to do, let's tell them, hey, I will ask for a taxi for you, don't worry. Apps for transportation. If they ask you, hey, I need to go to Centro de Quito, let's tell them, okay, if you want to go in an Uber, we have here in Ecuador the apps from transportation. We have Uber, InDriver, Cabify, Easy Taxi, etc. A schedule from the public transportation. There is also people that like public transportation, so let's tell them like, here is a schedule, you need to take this bus, later take the other bus. Give them advices, okay? Always tell them be careful, okay? Don't trust in anybody. If you don't understand, ask for help, and also take your things in the front, etc. And for the last problem that we have is the leisure activities, okay? The leisure activities, sometimes people want to do something really extreme because Ecuador we have mountains and lakes, so let's prepare plans, trips, road trips that are not dangerous for the guests, okay? For example, let's go to the Quilotoa, and that kind of trips, okay? So be always safe. Let's try to do safe trips that are interesting, that includes cultural information that they will like, okay? Thank you for that. I think that you like the presentation and understand few of the advices that I already give you about the culture.